Hello anh em. Mình sẽ chơi bên cốt truyện 3 đi. Phần chơi mới đi. Má mình đã gần game này vào tháng 2 ngày 26. Chế độ chuẩn đi chứ mẹ, chế độ hardcore chơi chắc chết lên chết xuống. Rồi. Chúng ta cùng đồng hành bởi chiến tranh. Cái này hình như là sau này cơ, chứ không phải là bây giờ. Hello. Đọc hiểu không? Đọc hiểu không? Trong khi mọi người đang chơi tựa game của em thì anh đang chill với lại Kingdom. Ý là gì? Đây là nhân vật chính này, Henry này.
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Position! Take cover! Anh chơi là từ đầu luôn, anh để cho anh quen lại cơ chế chơi mà. Chắc nếu như mà chơi chắc cũng tháng xong. Edit thêm tháng nữa. Giờ đâu có dám chơi lan man game như hồi xưa nữa đâu. Giờ đúng chơi rồi edit. Hãy tận dụng nó.
Ăn uống gì chưa Trọng? Ok. Ui, bắn hít sọt. Anh ăn rồi, anh mới ăn xong luôn. Ai giữ L2 và để vô công nghệ các bạn. Có hụt kìa. Đấy, cái chỗ này là bắn là cháy nè. Đấy. Ăn rồi. Hình như sau này mình mới tới được cái chỗ này thì phải. Nhưng đâu. Những cái thang. Má, có cái cây này mới đẩy cái thang lên xuống được. Thằng này là hình như là Han Coppen nè, chứ không phải là Henry đâu.
I don't pocket it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna, fucking you, Vat. Jesus.
Giật ra nào.
You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Ok ok, bye bye Trọng, bye bye Trọng. Trọng ăn cơm vui vẻ. Rồi, rồi chúng ta đã qua được cái phần mở đầu của game. Kingdom của Deliverance. Đọc vậy có thể đúng.
Rồi chúng ta sẽ quay trở lại với cái đoạn mà hình như là mấy tuần trước hay sao ấy. Vài tuần trước.
Ordentes fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
Mấy sĩ hai thanh niên này bị đổ phân lên trên đầu.
Can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does it actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
Holy fuck. Cái này mình sẽ tới đây.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Để tôi coi, tôi để cái camera ở đâu cho nó hợp lý.
Sir.
Đây là quân của bên Trotsky nè.
For a fight. Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colors. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Đừng có làm chuyện gì ngu ngốc cả.
Halt! What are you after here?
Làm gì kệ mẹ tao.
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Who are you
Hans
people?
Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund. So it would appear we are enemies.
Thủ thế, thủ thế.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Scarlet. Tôi là một người lính và cũng là cận vệ của ngài. Cố chống chinh pháp.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Chỉ số của bạn, số tiền của bạn, danh tiếng của bạn thuyết phục không chỉ là chọn số cao nhất, mà còn là việc bạn đang nói chuyện với ai, bạn trông như thế nào và danh tiếng của bạn ra sao. Ví dụ đe dọa một nhóm côn đồ bằng bạo lực thường là vô nghĩa, cũng giống như việc bạn tuyên bố mình là quý tộc trong film. Ok, thì là phải theo hoàn cảnh mình đứng đúng không? Tài ăn nói của bạn giải quyết được vấn đề thông qua việc phát huy kỹ năng, hoặc bạn có thể thử vận dụng vẻ ngoài tộc của mình so với một người ăn mày, một người sẽ dễ dàng tin tưởng một quý ông ăn mặc chỉnh tề hơn. Ngoài ra bạn có thể thuyết phục người khác bằng tinh thần nghĩa hiệp của mình, đồng thời ok, với tư cách là một đặc phái viên, chúng tôi đề nghị liên minh. Trong mắt ngài, chúng tôi
Take a good look at us. Do we really look like bandits to you?
I'm still not sure whether I should trust you.
You don't have to trust us. As long as Lord von Berghoff does when we see him. An entire company in rat-eye livery. A sealed message. I think he'll understand at first sight who's standing before him. The way I see it, ensuring safe passage to the castle for Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and his entourage should be in your interest. So?
You can be assured that I respect your position, gentlemen. All right.
Ô, tăng danh tiếng rồi kìa.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your
Tôi nhớ
lord?
không lầm là sau này bọn cướp là ai ta?
We can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God, what kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas. Captain
Thomas?
at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Lâu này đám này đều ngẫm hết.
Free! Off you go!
Chó sủa dữ vậy.
Come on, Conrad.
What? Whistle to that dog! Henry! Whistle at that mutt of yours!
Come here.
Stop
What's all the
barking.
fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry?
Why not?
All right. I'll see what I can get for you.
I do not.
Huh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, because you always lose.
Ha ha. Very droll.
Sit
Seriously though,
and stay.
Conrad, my old mate. Roll a few, eh?
Có gì cha cháu của tôi ăn không? Không biết tại sao chúng ta phải đến Chucky không?
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt? That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Với đến Chucky tôi sẽ có thức ăn, tôi sẽ mang để cho bữa tiệc quý tộc. Ông sẽ quý tộc.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Bergov's castle. And I'll be invited too. You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Sir Hans always keeps you close at hand. All right then.
Thành
here's
công
your
lấy được xúc xích đi.
And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rose hip sauce and cabbage.
Ok. Phải trò chuyện với Captain, bạn có thể
Aye, come here. Look what I have for you.
ăn đi mày. Bố tổ sư ông ra. Chơi chán cờ đi.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure thing, Henry. How's a...
What do you want to wager?
Look, if you lose, how about you pay for everything I order in the tavern in...
And if I win?
Well, I've got this silver ring here I won from Oates yesterday. I'll wager that.
Sounds fair to me. All right.
Ok. Giờ là nếu như mình thắng là mình sẽ được chiếc nhẫn của cái ông mà mới cho con chó mình xúc xích đấy.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Má tôi mong là thắng. Rồi lúc nào ở đây tôi cũng thắng. Hai ba bốn không có 5. Ba viên chắc cũng ra được số 1 nhờ. Đấy. Bỏ lượt. 1.500 thì mình lấy nhanh mà. Ai mở cổ ấy.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Một. Nữa không ta? Mình nghĩ nửa
Let it
được.
be now. I want to play too.
Tưởng nửa
you
được.
know?
5 hả? Holy fuck. Ngon.
Mother of... Damn your eyes. You played well. Ah, what's to be done?
Đây,
bet is a
lấy
bet.
chiếc nhẫn
Here's
của
your
ông
ring.
kia. Thôi được rồi. Cảm ơn anh đã hợp tác với chương trình trả nhẫn. Đây, trả chiếc nhẫn là trong này. Chiếc nhẫn đó là của vợ của ông này. Ông đã cát cược với ông quỷ đó và mất chiếc nhẫn.
Hey, Oates. I won a ring off Tancred at dice. I believe it's yours.
Really? Christ, it is mine. I lost it yesterday. Would you give it back to me? After all, I gave you that sausage out of the goodness of my heart. Be fair, Henry.
Don't cry, Oates. Here, you have it.
Rồi mong lần sau ông đừng có cờ bạc giùm con cái. Rồi ở trong đây nó có một cái hốc. Mình cất đồ về trong này. Không, từ từ. Mình cất tiền của mình vào trong này. Đây, xong rồi bữa nào mình tới đây mình lấy. Tiêu đề. Sau này mình quay lại đây mình lấy được.
Henry. Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
No, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On
Rồi duy
guard.
trì trạng thái.
Nice. Good.
Ok.
Nice.
Ok.
That's the way.
Ok. Ok.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. That's it. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. You have to block first. Sweet. Well, hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Tấn công vào điểm yếu.
Too slow. Nice. Nice. Well, that's not what you meant to do, is it? All right, all right. I get it.
Là mình chỉ cần đánh cái hướng nó ngược lại thôi.
Demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Okay.
Right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Mà nói thiệt đánh thằng này làm đéo bị mất máu. Đánh thằng này làm đít gì mất máu. Ok. Mình phải nhắm mình đánh ngược hướng nó lại liền. Khá ổn. Thu đi. Thu đi. Má tánh này thở như thở trâu thở bò vậy. Ủa đánh này chừng nào nó vào hàng ta. Mày thua ta chưa? Mày thua ta chưa?
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable.
Mày.
You won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trusky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite enough.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
That time we had a wager for your boat. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. Feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Việc chọn một câu trả lời sẽ cộng điểm và chỉ số đáng chọn. Sức mạnh, nhanh nhẹn, sinh lực, thuyết phục. Mình nên chọn thuyết phục.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away.
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot.
Throwing groschen around like that. Fellas, if
Cho là trong game này tôi cảm thấy cái việc ăn nói nó cực kỳ quan trọng.
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
Mấy ông này buồn vì cái bà ở Skylet nào đó không phải là bồ mình.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from
Rồi nói chung là cứ nói chuyện thoải mái, xí cũng nằm dưới suối vàng hết.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Huấn luyện chó, ẩn nấp sinh tồn, học thuật. Học thuật thì mình sẽ học được vài thứ.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Vũ khí hạng nặng, tay không, bắn cung. Mình thì xài kiếm
The
thuật.
sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Rồi xong lúc này thì anh Han Coppen muốn đi tắm.
Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Không chịu nghe lời.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Má uống rượu vang như uống rượu vậy á.
Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Má hai thằng niên đi tắm xong.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Đồ mày có mấy con cá rồi.
The old ball sack.
Hai quả cà.
What's the matter?
Má nó địt nữa chứ.
Females! Let's go to them. Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans,
Anh couple. Rồi, đi ngắm gái nè.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me.
Oh.
Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away. Stop fooling around. Keep your head down.
Đi coi vẻ đứng dậy nó chửi mình kìa.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
Tao nghe mà. Khổ quá. Ngắm gái không mà làm cái gì khó khăn thế.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
Lượm cục đá, lượm cục đá.
She's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
What was that sound? All right. What was that?
It worked. Let's go.
What was that?
Chỉ thêm vài phút nữa chúng ta sẽ thấy được cảnh tượng anh em chúng ta đổ gục xuống.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Holy. Má trong khi đó Henry không muốn đi rình tí nào.
Henry, I told you to...
Chết hết rồi.
You've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Ông này cũng chết luôn. Rồi. Một phía cho mấy anh nghỉ phép dài hạn. Nghỉ phép cực kỳ dài hạn. Nghỉ phép cho tới kiếp sau luôn.
Don't be a fool, Henry.
don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
Quyền uy của một người. Nhưng mà lúc sau thì mình mới biết là hai người này quen biết nhau.
Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! On the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Hình như là Henry không biết bơi, Henry bơi chó.
Just now.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the
Cái áo giáp cũ vậy kìa.
Oh, he's caught it quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh really? And what exactly do you call... Oh shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
Ah, fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish. We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky? There's someone in front of us. Down.
Phát tôi cũng quên cái nút ngồi của trong tựa game này.
Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. If they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond, I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, foot trails, everything.
You honestly think
Get to work!
Shut up! Or the chief will hear you. It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side. Nothing about it, pitch black. When all your torch does is blind you, leave it out. Catching some naked men at the fort. Better than getting killed in the skirmish.
Phải.
But I still can't see a
Không thấy luôn rồi.
more of them up top. Fuck.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here. Stand still.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run, quick.
Down instead of being high up. Because you can't see shit from up there through the foliage. But we
No. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
find them. Put it far. They're feeding into the rock. Hurry! Run around. We'll catch them at the top.
Tụi nó tới rồi đúng không? Nhưng không phải.
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
They're here.
Take cover.
Run ahead of them.
Chạy đi Han cấp tỉnh. Chạy nhanh lên.
Now, for fuck's sake. Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Nãy giờ là mình phải đi vô đây, xong xíu mình ra đây mình phải chạy vô cái hướng này. Đời.
Where's Capon? He must have fled from.
Hình như là tôi cũng quên mẹ cái đường ở đây rồi.
Find him.
Đi hướng này thì phải.
Where is he?
Chạy trong game này cũng mất thể lực cao lắm.
Hans!
Má nó bỏ mình lại nó chạy luôn mới đau chứ. Ôi.
Fuck you, whoreson! Ah!
Đợi tôi tí. Đợi tôi tí. Vị trí thứ 3. Vô đóng cửa này.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Pa.
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Why? My dad?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Ông luộc hết quần áo của cái thằng lính kia.
Where am I? Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk. And that fellow landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Cái một cái nhiệm vụ phụ ở trong tựa game này cũng phải mất mấy tiếng đồng hồ.
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in. Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus.
Cái này là hình như là máu không dồn lên não được đúng không?
Together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Skalitz is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Skalitz, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else
Run!
important from the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry.
What are you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
someone.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, we'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Trust me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things. Oh, don't give in to it. Hang in there. We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
Tôi thấy rồi. Má, phê thuốc hả?
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Come on. Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Think again, stop!
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Ồ.
Scouts. They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates.
Này như là phòng 1 á.
We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
Này như là phòng 1.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, May all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can
Mình
manage that.
lấy được đồ băng
I
cứu
need to
thương
get a
rồi.
breath of fresh air.
Đồ băng
to
díp.
clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite
Rồi.
to eat.
Đi tắm.
There's some hot
Có đồ ăn.
soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Cú ngã kinh hồn. Thật kỳ diệu, bạn đã sống sót sau cú ngã kinh hồn. Nhưng bạn mất một số điểm cấp độ 9, kỹ năng và bổ trợ. Do những chấn thương nghiêm trọng, bạn không còn cách nào khác ngoài việc phục hồi và dần lấy lại chúng sau trò chơi. Vậy là mất hết tất cả các chỉ số. Thì đây là gì? Tự làm giảm sinh lực của bạn, thậm chí chết bạn.
Damn, the wound is still bleeding.
Rồi, băng xong rồi. Trong thẻ người chơi bạn có thể tìm thấy tất cả các thông tin của chọn chỉ số điểm bổ trợ. Trong suốt trò chơi bạn kiếm được điểm bổ trợ có thể dùng để nâng cấp chỉ số kỹ năng. Ủa sao mình không có cái này ta? Trong các thẻ khác bạn sẽ thấy hiệu ứng tạm thời ảnh hưởng đến trạng thái của Henry, danh tiếng tại các Sao mình lại không thấy cái này ta? Thân thể bị thương. Liên chiêu. À, địch cụ. Má, mình không ngờ là má, mình chơi kỳ trước mình không có tìm hiểu mình có thể là chiến đấu bằng có liên chiêu nữa nè. Vậy là sau này mình có thể mua chiêu. Mồ hôi đói, bổ trợ và thân thể bị thương. À, cho nên cái chỗ này.
Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
Hãy tìm thức gì đó, nhấn vào mở túi đồ ra một cách nữa. Mình làm gì có thức ăn. Rồi.
Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Mẹ có cho mình một tí đồ ăn ở ngồi bàn nữa. Đây. Đây.
Feel like a new man.
Mình lấy tí đồ ăn, rượu đúng không? Cái này rượu tự nấu đúng không? Rượu cứu thế yếu. Trò chơi sẽ tự lưu trong khoảnh khắc quan trọng, hoặc khi bạn chọn lưu, bạn cũng có thể lưu bằng cách ngủ trên giường của mình. Ở đây có cái xác của cái thằng này Hướng. Rồi về mình cũng sẽ có một cái nhiệm vụ là đi chôn cái thằng này. Giờ ăn no nó đi. Ăn cho no đi.
There's no food for me here. There's no food for me here. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before hands beat the life out of him.
Oh.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere, or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Không nghĩ.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Rồi giờ là mình đi lấy thuốc với lại chôn này. Không mang túi. Cắn 2 trái táo. Từ từ mình phải đi chôn xác chứ mình lấy cái thuốc kia về là thấy cái này liền.
I can't bury him without a shovel. Ajana said there should be one near the dung heap.
Phải thả cái này xuống trước. Tàu ngang. Nhật ký hành trình đúng không? Hành trang đúng không? Tiếng ồn cộng 8, tầm nhìn cộng 30. Là sao từ từ là nó sẽ trừ ra cho mình đúng không? Đúng không? Đúng không? Phòng thủ 11, phòng thủ đập. Sức hút là cộng 7. Ăn nói. Nhận diện tiếng ồn cộng 4, tầm nhìn. Hình như là đây là giáp. Hình như đây là cái khu giáp. Vung kiếm. Ăn hả ta? Rõ cho lắm. Rồi từ đây thì mình sẽ tới cái này ra. Thông thường nếu như mà mình đứng vậy là nhận diện là 80, tiếng ồn là 0. Ô vãi, bọn ở đây vô nhận diện. Sự nhận diện là khi mà mình núp ấy. Rồi. Thì như thế này là chắc về phần áo giáp hả? Chắc giờ hiện tại mình vẫn chưa có vũ khí. Mình cũng chả biết coi vũ khí của này nó như thế nào. Bưng cái xác này bưng ra ngồi đây. La bàn được đặt ở đầu màn hình để giúp bạn định hướng trong thế giới này. Chồn này trước chứ không thôi là lấy cái xác đi lấy thuốc xong rồi về gặp hai thằng khứa kia.
Shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Ơ nhưng mà từ từ, mình phải cởi áo ra trước.
May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace.
Mình phải cởi cái áo quần ra trước chứ không thôi là xí mấy thằng kia nó nhận dạng ra mình.
And don't come out to haunt anyone.
Đi lên kia lấy thuốc đi.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell.
Hình như cái thuốc đó là
Tell me when it's gonna rain.
màu trắng với màu gì đúng không? Đây. Hái cây sô thơm và nên đâu rồi. Sô thơm đây. Hái nhiều luôn, sau này mình chế nhiều để khi mà mình ngủ mình tăng máu. Hái hết luôn. Đó là đây.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Nhưng mà để nói ngồi đời thì thực sự là kết hợp hai cái thuốc này lại nó gì được không? Lúc này là xuống đây là sẽ có hai cái thằng khứa. Chó sủ đi đùng đây. Có gì đó đang diễn ra ở Bohemia. Hãy nhớ rằng không phải mọi tình huống khó khăn đều phải giải quyết bằng bạo lực. Đôi khi thậm mấy chưa đọc xong.
Should have some weapon at hand. In case there's any foul play.
Hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about? Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Berghoff sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Chúng tôi là sứ giả, chúng tôi đã bị phục kích.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Chúng tôi đã đuổi chúng đi. Mẹ. Với là một nông dân thân thiện mà muốn nói dứt im với ta, hãy nói.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bozhena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing, fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern.
Quá, tôi cứ nghĩ là nói chuyện. Đấy, tụi này nghe có lính ở đây, tụi này làm gì dám ở lại. Cút. Này để cái xác ở đây là ăn cứt rồi thấy không? Ô địt con mẹ.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Con mẹ.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try.
Rồi, mình sẽ đi làm thuốc.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Để vào nồi và đun sôi một lần. Nghiền xô thơm rồi cho vào nồi. Cuối cùng là đổ ra. Bạn có thể lật qua. Oh.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Từ đợi lại coi lại. Chuẩn bị rượu vang 2 nắm cúc La Mã. Có 1, 2, 3. Để cho cúc La Mã vào nồi và đun sôi một lần. Nghiền cho vào nồi cuối cùng và đổ ra. Cho nước vào nồi trước rồi sau đó cho thuốc vào. Sau đó cho thuốc vào rồi xong đun sôi trong vòng một đồng hồ cát hả ta, hay là một giờ 1 giây đồng hồ cát ta. Đó là nghiền thuốc ra.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Cúc La Mã, cái này là xô thơm. Vào.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Rồi.
All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Vào cối. Chè đông tiêu.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Công thức nữa. Trong này nó có ghi không ta? Để rất tiếc.
Have you finished it? Done. Now let's see what
Mẹ
you
cũng khó,
do.
thao tác khó đó. Rồi, mình làm thêm nhiều cái nữa là ok. Vậy là xí mình mới làm được.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Đây, làm nhiều thuốc ra. Di chuyển vàng. Rồi đồng hồ cát, ống bể. Rồi. Nấu nhiều vậy. Hai bạc xuống. Đồng hồ cát. Đun sôi. Rồi dơ quạt lên. Sau đó là lấy cái này bỏ vào cối. Dạ.
That chamomile needed a lower flame. Rồi, vậy là chắc đủ rồi đó. that chamomile needed a lower flame. All done.
God bless. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now. And when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll...
It's empty.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend, that...
Hans? He's alive? How is...
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Ma knows what she's doing. And that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. And it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had him, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
The sword. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword...
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power, after all. A sword has two edges, and it depends.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought...
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really...
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will... But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little...
Aye. That's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table. And I've got something else for you too. Come, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Được những kỹ năng bạn. Wow. Cái cơ hội. Cấp độ chính kẻ cơ hội là cái gì đây? Kẻ làm bạn với tất cả mọi người thì không có bạn thật sự. Bạn có thể kết bạn khi cần, nhưng bản thân bạn mới 9 lần. Bạn luôn dạy bạn làm mỗi việc tốt mỗi ngày. Tựa của mẹ trong lòng và đó. Mạnh. Bạn lớn lên trong một thời gian đó công việc ngang nhau phải không? Một phần của cuộc sống và bạn đã tìm thấy niềm vui trong khi bạn mang vác bao tải xác chết hoặc ngồi bất tỉnh trong. Lương sẽ chỉ được tính một nửa. Điều này khả năng việc mang vác. Ngoài ra khả năng mang vác của bạn sẽ từ từ thao trường đổ mồ hôi, nhận bạn vào làm. Điều đầu tiên ông ấy làm là gửi bạn đến học và vẫn còn nhớ những trận đòn mà ông ấy đã dạy cho bạn. Sức mạnh cần thiết để sử dụng tất cả vũ khí sẽ giảm đi 2. Nói chung, nếu sức mạnh của bạn thấp hơn yêu cầu, bạn sẽ gây ít sát thương hơn, nhưng nếu cao hơn, bạn gây nhiều sát thương hơn. Nếu bổ trợ này nhanh nhẹn khéo tay, vũ khí một cách thuần thục dễ dàng. Tất cả vũ khí sẽ yêu cầu chỉ số nhanh nhẹn thấp hơn 2 điểm khi bạn sử dụng thông thường. Nếu nhanh nhẹn của bạn thấp hơn, yêu cầu mất. Còn vũ khí thì chiến thuật. Kỹ năng này giúp bạn nhanh chóng đạt được trạng thái tối ưu. Biết cách nghệ đúng cách. Chọn và bước. Một cuộc sống đánh gục. Bạn đã học được kỹ năng này một cách nhanh chóng. Cái lưỡi bạc đi cầu mẹ cái tên. Người ta nói im lặng là vàng, nhưng với bạn thường thì nó ngược lại. Khi mặc cả, bạn nhận được cộng 4 vào ăn nói, giúp dễ dàng thương lượng giá tốt hơn. Còn cái này là cái gì đây? Chất lượng viết nói lên giá trị của nó, nhưng bạn vẫn biết cách làm nổi bật điều đó. Khi bán vũ khí, áo giáp hoặc trang phục trong tình trạng gần như hoàn hảo 98% bạn sẽ nhận. Và những điều này là mình phải học từ từ á. Rồi ok, hiểu rồi.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
sinh nhá.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad... Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite...
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third... I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us?
Ồ, má đi chân không
If
rồi.
they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them... But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but...
Fortuna, you...
See now, you've finally learned.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune
Đồng
favours the
luôn phù
bold.
hộ người dũng cảm.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle.
Gracious! Raiding a castle!
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of... I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Ồ đây.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for stories. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not...
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you. For your journey.
Bajena...
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as before.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And
Mẹ
thanks
mình
for
ăn cắp
everything
cây
you've
rìu
done,
và cũng
Bajena.
biết.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arms.
Từ từ.
You have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Light at all times. If you ever find yourself in need, the doors of Kirkstein shall always be open to you.
Hồi nãy là con kia nó cho mình một cái công thức làm cái thuốc lưu game này. Công thức rượu cứu thế bạn. Đây. Tầm ma gà độc dược. Tầm ma kiếm ở đâu trời. Có chừng loại cây này tính độc, nó mọc trên đất trống và rừng rậm, nhưng tốt nhất là không nên tìm kiếm nó, độc tính nó cực kỳ mạnh. Co giật cơ thể và gây ảo giác một số. Tầm ma, thuốc độc, tầm ma. Tầm ma thì tôi nhớ không làm là dễ kiếm, có thể tìm thấy nhiều ở rì rừng, bên sông và các rãnh đồng ruộng, cải thiện sức khỏe nhưng làm giảm khả năng ăn nói và sinh lực. What the fuck?
I'm not sure I could find the way to.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth?
Thì cái thằng Toth này là hình như là phần 1.
He's long since over the hills and far away.
You don't believe me?
It's not that I don't believe you. It just doesn't make any sense that he'd be here.
No, I'm not. I'd never mistake him for anyone else.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day, I promise you. And your sword, too. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on!
Ok mọi người coi đi, tôi ra tôi rót nước tí.
Man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa. Fucking shit!
Oh,
Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double! The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
rồi. Queo luôn.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
Someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet. a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
This is not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better... Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where we... Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
I'm just as much to blame for their deaths as you. We're in this together.
At least we should give them a proper burial, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Ardentes
fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
You can vouch for who we are.
Ôi chết miệng nhấn nhầm.
Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here. Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Doesn't half taste good today.
Nicely settled.
Oh.
À, nó kêu mình đi tắm để nó thúi quá chịu không nổi.
Oh, my. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then.
But the stuff's
I'll be right.
undrinkable. Leave it out. Once you got through the first one, you knock it back like it's nectar.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond?
We saved you. Me and my lord there. You and some other women were attacked by bandits. You must remember that.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you...
You know very well what I'm talking about. I saved your life.
Are you drunk?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine.
bà bán rượu.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Bây giờ mình phải đi gì?
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you still got...
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
It ain't what it used to be. My knees and back.
No.
Then get ready. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Rồi hỏi đi, cho nợ đi.
Can't it wait? We've got coin, just not at the moment.
Oh, why? We'll pay you back when we see you again, which is never. Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Những công việc.
All right, we'll do it. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here. Like it or not, you can't pay
Rồi
what
Mừng
you
Phát trả
owe
nợ
me, so
tiền
I'm
ăn
putting
rồi.
you to work. Is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallops.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovit's bailiff. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semin. The fort in the village. Old Jan Semin is the head of the family.
Anh chơi tới cái đoạn bưng giác chuẩn bị bưng đồ ăn cho bà chủ trọ
There
Mẹ
used to
Ti
be a
rồi.
rich family. The glories.
Where's the wedding going to be?
Từ lúc này trở đi là mình sẽ tự do di
I
chuyển.
expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo it.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only...
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having a young Svarja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Tìm hiểu đám cưới. Ok.
I'll go and discuss it with...
And careful with them sacks. Here it comes.
Thì thằng này là anh của cô dâu nè.
I'm gonna lose a whole day just for a few... What are you standing? I'm waiting. The cart won't unload itself.
Oh, that's a stroke of luck.
It's all the same to me. Go and talk to the innkeeper.
One beer. There'd have to be two of us. I couldn't manage a pig that size on my own.
Ok đi.
She stamps and bites when she's upset.
Greetings.
Hình như đây là anh trai của cô dâu.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobb.
I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. I'll just have a...
Ask away. I
heard there's gonna be a big...
Aye, that's true. My sister is marrying young Lord Semin. A big affair. Guests from the whole region will come. Maybe from as far away as Kut, even von Berghoff will come. That's how important our family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff, but I can't get it. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you for...
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way.
But everything he says is true. The other day, he told me to give the cows dark ale to drink.
You must know young Lord...
Aye, he's a close friend.
Odd.
He spends more time in the woods than at home. Always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after that.
Thanks.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few.
I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you
mean? Oh,
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
You'll see about that.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
Ok, nếu như mà mình thắng thì mình sẽ nghề của anh. Nghề của anh nhé, nghề của anh. Mày phải cho tao đi đám cưới của em gái mày rồi.
He's a fucking fucker, and I can't even take a piss without scratching my balls all bloody.
Bọn này nó có cái trò được gọi là lựa từng số 1 rồi. Sau đó là sẽ nhưng mà thằng này sẽ bị quát điểm. Thấy không? Nó bị quát điểm, nó không có điểm. Vận may 1, không có 2 ta. 3, 4, 5, 6. Không có 2 rồi. Một và 5. Còn 4 số thì đương nhiên nó sẽ ra điểm cho mình. 3 con số 1 đúng không? Đấy. Nó phải thế chứ.
You must have a lucky... Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You were lying then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort.
Cái con mẹ nó chứ nó lừa mình. Má mày lừa tao. Để cụ.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being...
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in...
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fords, is marrying Agnes. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But there'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list, and...
Và điều này cũng không thành vấn đề.
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
Thằng này nó không
There's
muốn làm
something
việc.
else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks?
I'm serious.
I can't work.
Chúng ta không nên mất thời gian nói chuyện với thằng này.
All right.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the three state...
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. Oratoris, the priest's
Nói
laboratory.
chung là nói chuyện như thế nào thằng này nó cũng không có chuyện đi bưng cái bao
Now,
đó.
which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's a...
Oh. Oh.
I understand. I'm in your service.
Thank you, Henry.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend. I'll repay the favor.
How? By giving me a
That too, of course. But above all, once we're out of the worst, as soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the three states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Rồi, thì chúng ta đã có thêm một vài điểm để chúng ta có thể nâng. Đây. Edit.
You ain't here to carry, clear off.
Oof.
Here you go.
That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Taking their time again.
Như là thả nó ở đâu đây thì phải. Như ở đây.
Blimey.
Tổng hết
You
là
ain't
5
afraid of
bao.
hard work.
Má, cuộc đời đi theo hầu hạ cái thằng handcuffing này là một sai lầm.
That was our company. But the two of us managed to get away.
Má, bắt đầu hai anh niên cãi lộn rồi đó.
Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it.
We lost every.
Ok, che tụi này đi xíu gì cũng có một cuộc đánh nhau thậm tệ ở trong chỗ này.
Did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? Or what the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
I've had enough of your insults. Our men were slaughtered there.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you the same advice I gave your little chum. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Rồi, xúc nè. Rồi. Rồi.
Nice strike! No, you don't. Good! Let him have it!
Hurt anyone else?
Come on, then!
That mad.
Why Nice strike! You're no match for us, fucker! Show your stuff! Fucking hell!
Slice him up!
You haven't a chance!
Yeah! Don't spare him!
Mercy! I surrender!
Slice him up! This
Man.
Oh, rip your ass open! Let him have it!
Come on, then! Show your stuff! Nice strike!
Man.
You haven't a chance! Good! Nice hit!
Man.
Get the fight! Yeah!
God
Don't
wills it!
spare him.
And us? Nice hit!
You're no match for us, fucker! Yeah! Don't spare him!
Hết mẹ sức lực rồi.
Nice strike!
You've no chance against me!
Shut up! Take that fucker out, damn it! Good!
cuối cùng cũng có người tới.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm fed up with pulling you out of the shit all the time.
You pulled me out of the shit! And who dragged you through the woods at night, eh? Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I don't fucking believe it. You're really going to blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. We should have made ourselves scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, aye. Typical you, running away like a coward. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
And you're a spoilt brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. That's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Má ta nói nó mỏi nha. Ta nói nó mỏi.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. So.
Hey! Open
Đi.
Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Rồi, nó đi luôn.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Tội lỗi và danh tiếng, mọi hành động của bạn có thể mang.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstein.
Aye, aye. You're in the right place. Over here. Well, come on.
Rồi tôi sẽ...
I don't bite.
Tôi chơi tới đây thôi, xí tối giờ tôi chơi tiếp. Bye bye. Tôi đi cái.